purpose.
My finger was hovering.
Uh-huh.
And my hand, you know, because I've shot old man nerves. My wobble of my hand, it was enough to push the button in. And we started before we might otherwise have liked to have started.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
How's everyone doing?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
I used a new profile to start a new game of Breath of the Wild. I'm going to use that to start a new game of...
Well, you can start a new game just in your own profile.
How many can you have?
A bunch. A whole bunch.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah. So you don't need to switch your profile if you don't want to.
Because I think you did in Breath of the Wild.
Yes, in Breath of the Wild you needed a whole new profile. But here you don't necessarily.
Oh, no, it just went right into the game.
Well, yeah, you gotta go to options. Yep. And then go to load, and then new game.
How about that?
Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. It's a little convoluted, and you know, like I like the old system of just like, you know, you get 3 save files or something like that. You can name your save files. That was nice. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
This is fine. It's just hidden. How's everyone doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great. We got some things to talk about. We were, you know what? Just before the stream started, we were talking. I saw the Thor.
Yeah,
I saw the Thor this morning. It's a pretty good movie.
Okay.
It's you know what? It's a really good movie.
So you think it's a really good movie despite your hatred of Marvel space stuff?
Not just Marvel space stuff. Anytime we get into like gods fighting, it becomes too big for me to latch on to.
Do you hate Superman? Isn't that basically just a god fighting?
But the way Superman usually works, at least the stories that I like in Superman, he's not necessarily fighting another god. He's like rescuing people.
Okay.
He's fighting normal people, but his main concern is rescuing people. This is literally gods fighting. This is, you know, Thor versus Hela.
Right.
Right? And no spoilers. No spoilers. For Thor, because obviously it just came out. But I think it's really good. The action is really great. I love the bright and colorful world. Jeff Goldblum should be the star of that movie as far as I'm concerned. The comedic spin that Taika Waititi took was very nice.
Is that the director?
The director is Taika. Taika Waititi. Or Waikiki. Oh, God,
That sounds like a seldom used racist Marvel character who hails from Africa.
Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
He's from New Zealand.
He used to be Tony Stark's manservant. Taika Waititi.
But no, he's like the movie starts off with just straight up jokes, which I like. I like the tone. It's like the whole thing has a really good tone because like they say, listen, this is about a man with a hammer going, you know, through space and fighting big monsters. Let's have some fun with it, and I like that. But you know, as soon as we get to like big like gods fighting and like power levels start getting off the charts, I lose that personal connection.
Yeah,
you know, Spider-Man, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's a kid. He's a kid who's in over his head, and he's just trying to do what he can. That's easy. I can grab onto that, right? But you know, this is gods fighting lava monsters, fighting death itself.
Yeah.
Fighting magicians, you know, where it's like, but the action's great. A lot, like the movie is really good. But yeah, we're starting to get to that point where, like Infinity War, like I don't know.
Are you out? You're out, Jack.
I'll wait until they reel it back in, until they soft reboot the whole thing, and no, you know. But if this is like how they're gonna do it with the won't be in for the action. But I just won't necessarily care about anything. But Well, yeah, What We Do in the Shadows is a fantastic movie. I still have not seen... he did a movie called Boy and a movie called Hunt for the Wilder People, which I have not seen. But What We Do in the Shadows is brilliant.
So we didn't see it. You started from a mid-save.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
This is a new... You're starting just a
It's
new
all
game.
brand new.
And what you're hoping... What you're seeing...
A no frills run. The things I need to move on in the story. I'm not gonna dick around.
I like it. Yeah, not worrying about stars, not worrying about anything.
Actually, can I just want to try one thing?
What?
Can I buy palm maze? Yes, I can. Okay.
But Hunt for the Wilder People is fucking great. I've heard nothing but good things about Hunt for the Wilder People, yet I have not seen it.
I wouldn't call this a speed run. I'm not like, this is my optimized strat for minimum possible time. It's just...
Right. Oh no, a lot of Thor is really good. We'll get into more Thor talk later. We'll give Rich a chance to see it. Give you guys a chance to see it. It's all very good. It's all very good. I recommend people go see it, even though I didn't necessarily, care about the characters. The action was really good. Something that's not a spoiler because you see it in the trailer. Hulk fights a giant fucking wolf. Like, come on, that's it. What else do you need? The Hulk fights a giant wolf.
That's all you need.
It's great. It's great. And it's all great. And it's funny.
There we go. It was our first mind rape of the game.
I mean, Mario is forcing his mind into unwilling participants.
Yes. Forcing them to do things they don't want to do.
He's forcing others to put themselves in bodily harm so he can achieve his goals. Yeah, that's his. He's mind raping the Mushroom Kingdom. All kingdoms, really. Thor was so good. I agree. Special butt pants. Thor was very good. Thor was a very good movie. Thor was a very good movie. Though it was part of my entire weekend of it capped off a weekend of me being off. I've been off all weekend, Rich.
Yeah.
I bought tickets to see Thor. We decided we were gonna go on Friday, so me and the family will go see Thor. And I got a little app on my phone to buy tickets. It's great. Just buy your tickets on your phone. You even get to pick out your seats. It's super great, right? We get to the theater today, and I start scanning my phone to get my tickets, and it's not showing up. So I can't use the automated machine. I gotta talk to a real person like a chump.
Right.
I gotta talk to the real person. It's not scanning on my phone either. Oh, because you bought these tickets for a different movie theater. Not for this movie theater. And I was like, fuck.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. We have a movie right around the same time. Still Thor, still in 2D. Talk to them, they'll refund. Whatever. Okay, all right, great. And then I go to the concession stand, buy a couple bottles of water, accidentally buy flavored water, not regular bottles of water.
Was that bad?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I asked flavored water. Ew.
Why is that you?
Yeah, I don't much care for it unless it's sparkling. Like regular flavored water. Like,
what kind of asshole are you?
Like, have you ever had that like Propel fitness water?
No.
It tastes like watered down flavors. It's gross. It's super gross. But in any case, just slightly off. Everything's been just slightly off. Again, I was able to take care of it, but just slightly off. I am a LaCroix fanboy. In fact, I have some LaCroix chilling right now in the refrigerator, and I can't wait to bust them open. I fucking love LaCroix. But But here's where it all started, Rich. I had a costume party to go to this weekend. The kids had a thing for their school. They was having a big costume party.
Okay.
And a Halloween costume party. And I didn't want to wear my ghost costume anymore.
Uh-huh.
Because it's annoying.
Overdone.
And super overdone. No, it's annoying. Really, you don't have a lot to see in. There's not a lot to work with. So it's like, okay, I'll make myself a new costume. I have all day. It was on Saturday. I have all day to make me a new costume. And I said to myself, like, oh, what do I got here? I have some LED lights, battery-powered LED lights.
The new half in the bag just went up.
Bye, everybody. Have fun watching the new half in the bag. We'll probably still be here when you come back. Have a good night.
0 fucks given.
No. It's hard to even be surprised anymore at this point.
Such is life.
Such is life. In any case, I have some LED lights, right? That was the only thing I had to go to work with this weekend when it came to costumes. And so I was looking around my house and I said to myself, "Oh, it would be cool." I had these unused headbands that we were gonna use for the ghost costumes to keep the ghost costume, on our head.
Right.
So I got a headband. I got some LED lights. I'll make a little brain sucker parasite thing.
Okay.
Like a Metroid. I'll make like a Metroid, stick it on the headband, and I'll have like a brain sucker on my head.
Okay.
And so I went over to Target because they're having get rid of all of our Halloween crap sale. And I found like this dinosaur head mask.
Yeah.
I said, oh, perfect. It's got teeth, it's got scaly skins, and it's $6 because it's on 90% off, right?
Right.
So I'll cut it up and use the teeth and cut up the face to make it look like tentacles for my face sucker mask. And then I'll put the LED lights in some sort of ball thing with a saran wrap and put it all on the headband, right?
Yeah.
Thinking that it would just be an easy costume. I wouldn't have anything blocking my eyes. And like, oh, a little brain-sucking parasite, it'll be fun. I'll spend all day hot gluing it together. And I did, and I made it, and it looked all right. It didn't look perfect, but it looked all right. Little teeth on my head. I had some red felt, for the teeth to go on. That made it look like blood. I had little tentacles covering up the headband and going all over places, and like a big glowy brain thing, right? And I was like,
right.
This is not bad. It was a little fun thing to talk to the other parents about at the kids' school function. And then like an hour before it was time to leave, it disintegrated under its own weight.
Well, that's not good. Because
the dinosaur mask, the rubber that they used, the glue wasn't sticking to it. For some reason, from my hot glue gun. It probably sounds better than it was. Absolutely, yeah. It didn't look perfect, but the point was it disintegrated. I could not use it. It kept falling apart. So then I had 1 hour to come up with some sort of clever costume. And I didn't have a lot, most of my costumes are here. And so I didn't have a lot to work with. So what am I going to do for a costume? I start rummaging through my closet and through like my little wardrobe stuff of what am I going to do, right? And I found like a gray suit. A gray suit with like a white button-up shirt. I think I wore it for Space Cop last.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that to work with. I'm rummaging through some of like the kids dress-up stuff, and I find a wig, like an old wig that I used when I was Bizarro. We went as Superman and
the Super Family.
The Super Family, yeah. Wife went as Supergirl, and I went as Bizarro. And I was like, okay, but wait a minute. So I find my wife's old Supergirl costume, and she has a nice Superman emblem, the S emblem. Like we cut it out of felt. It looks really nice, and I got it. So I put on my Bizarro wig, I put on the superhero emblem, and then put on my gray suit over it, but unbuttoned it a little bit and tucked a little red fabric in behind my neck in my suit, and I went as Clark Kent. I went as Clark Kent, and I made myself a little Daily Planet press badge, and you could barely see the Superman logo underneath my white shirt and a little red cape sticking out.
Yeah, that's cute.
No one got it until they read the press badge, but I thought it was clever. I thought it was really clever, and the it was the only thing I could make in under an hour. So
Right, right.
but I felt pretty good. My friend Justin. Oh yeah, it's a fun costume, and as soon as people got it, they were super into it. And then like some of the kids would be like, "I know who you are. You're Superman." And I'd say, "Oh no, I'm just Clark Kent, Superman." Oh, you're crazy. And they wouldn't get it, but their parents would enjoy that.
That's super fun.
I was pretty happy with it.
That's super fun. The kids got it, and you went along with the bit anyway. That's amazing.
Once you got your bit, Rich, you got to stick to your bits. Stick to your bits. I know. Listen, it's also important that they get their half in the bags up as quickly as possible.
I know.
I don't blame them for uploading their half in the bag now. That being said, would a couple of hours have killed them? I mean, just a couple of hours.
It's fine.
It's gonna be fine.
How many viewers do we have? 3?
What?
3 viewers?
3 viewers?
Yeah.
It's 2 down to 4 now.
You know what? They're nice. They'll turn the sound down on us. They'll watch half in the bag in another tab.
Just to keep the views.
Just to keep the views up.
We appreciate that.
I have that much faith in our fans, Jack.
And we're not going to start the Stranger Things season 2 talk until we're at least an hour in. And so watch it now. Watch the half in the bag now. Come on back for Stranger Things talk. It'll be great. Numbers seem pretty much the same. Yeah, that's because they've muted us, but that's fine. Nope, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This isn't. I don't consider that a spoiler. Saying that the authors had no idea what to do with 11, I don't think that's a spoiler, unless people didn't know that 11 was in the new season. But
they knew what to do with her. They did it with her.
The question is Jay saying that they didn't know what to do with her considered a spoiler?
No.
I disagree with Jay's critique, but no.
I don't think that is a spoiler. No.
Right. He was getting some shit online for saying that it was spoiler territory.
Unless you're foolish enough to think that 11 was not going to make an appearance.
But
she was in the trailer.
And she was in the promotional material. Like, she was giving interviews. Like, people knew she was going to be in it. So. No, I spoiler free. I thought the second season was slightly less than the first season overall, but pretty fun. Pretty fun. We'll get into a whole bunch of Stranger Things talk later on.
Maybe not.
What?
No, we won't.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some water.
You go and do that. I'm gonna have an Odyssey.
Go on an Odyssey.
Yeah, I like the Mario game. It's fine. This is a fine game.
You know what it is, Rich? It's a fine game. It's not my favorite 3D Mario game.
It's a good one, though.
It's but that's right? It's still better than a lot of other games. It's still good. It's just, I don't know if I'd call it great. But it's good. It's fine. It's fine.
How's the difficulty? Well, it's insanely difficult, just like every other Mario game.
Yeah, it's fairly easy.
They all are, though. That's nothing new.
Right. It's fairly easy unless you want to 100% it, and then it probably is harder on your patience than it is on your thumbs.
Yeah.
Oh, sick burn. I just came up with that.
You don't all right, this here,
Yeah.
this run is going to prove that this game is not tedious, Jack, if you don't bother to get every single thing you can. You just do what you need to do to move on.
Well, that's what we're here.
You keep the pacing up.
That's what we're here for, Rich. How fast can you do it? Get to the top of that tower, Rich.
That's what I'm going to do after I change my hat.
Oh yeah, that stupid captain's hat.
Maybe if there were a captain's uniform.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, you might get that later. I have noticed in the shops, like one thing, there's a lot of cosmetics to this game. If you can get 9,999 coins, you get the skeleton body, and that looks pretty awesome.
You know what I like more than that?
What?
But I'm old school. It's the classic Mario outfit where the suspenders are red and the shirt is blue.
Oh, that's a good one. I've played most of the game as Mario Maker Mario.
Oh, yeah?
With the yellow helmet.
Jack, that's not Mario Maker Mario. That's Wrecking Crew Mario, who Mario Maker Mario used.
Ooh, well, whatever it is, I fucking love it. I love him in his yellow hard hat and construction outfit. It's great. I spent a little bit of the later game as Luigi.
You're wearing a Luigi shirt. You're not Luigi.
No, I was fucking Luigi because I like Luigi better.
Why isn't Luigi in this game? Why do they not use Luigi when they easily could?
They just don't care about Luigi like they used to.
Well, they never did.
We were gonna have a year of Luigi. Remember? Like, he got a new game. It's a very little fanfare. Why no Luigi? That's a great question. We don't know. And we don't know the answer to that.
There's a star in one of these, right? I do need to get the bare minimum to get to the next section.
But what is the bare minimum? I thought you were just gonna do
the bare minimum. I need so many stars.
Well, do the story first, and then figure out how.
Then figure out how.
Yeah.
Look at us right there.
That I'm telling you what the most efficient.
That's not the most efficient thing. The most efficient. All right, fine. Just story.
Just story, Rich.
Just story.
Once you start going on these side paths, there's no stopping. Nice job.
I gotta say, we might need to redo the review. I'm enjoying this more.
What?
I'm enjoying this more now that I'm not spending a lot of time dicking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the recording equipment and thing is still here. We can do it after the stream. Do an addendum.
An addendum, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We can do that. We just recorded our review of Super Mario
Which
Odyssey.
was positive. I know that's making it sound like it was negative, but I was at 80, not 90. If you want to talk about scores, 8 out of 10.
You did the score thing, and that threw.
Oh, I don't know. I did that just for fun.
I know. You did a whole score thing, and I was like, what? Then I felt pressure to do a score, but I don't know what a score is. One of us is working now for CD Projekt Red. Nice. Well, welcome, German brothers. Glad you got a job for CD Projekt. A little update on my Witcher 3 run. I played a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now that I'm done with Mario Odyssey, and I still have not met this Triss person I was supposed to meet. You're supposed to decide the lady that you want, either Triss or Yennefer. And I still have not met Triss, and I'm starting to think that she's some sort of internet joke a la removing skeletons. So we will see shortly. I gotta play another 20 more hours before I meet her. I would not be surprised by that. It's a big game. That's a big game, that Witcher 3. Prereq says Mario Galaxy is for babies. No, Prereq really likes Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
I really like Mario Galaxy. I think Mario Galaxy is a fine game. I'd put that number 2 on my list of favorite 3D Mario games. The Galaxies.
They're not fresh enough in my mind for me to be able to tell you definitively whether or not I like the Galaxy games more than Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm fond of both of those.
I put Sunshine up.
Are these... Now, what are the story necessary ones? I know I gotta get somewhere from here. I forget where I need to get.
Oh, right there.
Oh, I need to get this to activate the bridge, so I do need to do
Yeah,
these.
you need to get these ones. Sunshine sucks. You are incorrect, West Coast. Sunshine's my favorite.
Why does Sunshine suck?
Sunshine's the greatest.
I'm willing to have a discussion on this. Why do you think Sunshine sucks?
West Coast. Go.
West Coast, here's your chance.
It's your time. Hold on.
Defend your hate.
I'm gonna click on it so I only see what you say, West Coast. Flood? Flood is a great addition to
Flood
Mario.
is amazing. Flood makes the fucking awkward 3D platforming work.
Flood gives you so many more options for movement
And
as well.
And a margin of error that you desperately need in 3D.
Right. But also, like, just the whole, like, speed of movement, like, spraying water in front of you so you can slip and slide around. It's great. Flood's great. Flood's a great addition. You hate Flood. We're going to need some more specifics here, West Coast. What about Flood makes you hate Flood?
Because I'm a huge fan of Flood.
Yeah.
Just from a gameplay perspective. Flood is amazing.
Agreed. Oh, we're gonna get to episode 7. Don't you worry about that. I got some things to say about episode 7.
What is Flood? Flood is the backpack water gun / water jet / hover water nozzle that you use all throughout Mario Sunshine.
That's the gimmick of Sunshine. Is you get this like you get a water spray hose thingy.
It's a gimmick that makes the platforming better and more versatile, and I guess people hate it?
It's crazy. That's Crazy Town. It does so many things. And it's great. West Coast has given up his argument beyond I hate Flood. All right.
All right.
Thanks, West Coast.
It's a great argument.
No, and you know what? Beyond Flood, it's a fun world. Vacation Land is great. Some super memorable levels. Like you remember the Ghost Mansion in Sunshine? That was fantastic.
I know I've gushed on Flood, but the levels without Flood, but they were just meant to be really good platforming levels that were linear platforming. Those were great sections.
The areas in which they literally take Flood away from you and you have to navigate platforming without the aid of Flood.
But for this exploration stuff, I want Flood. To make exploration less of a chore.
Agreed.
Getting around better, jumping makes more sense. When, like 3D, I'm looking at my shadow more than I'm intuitively playing. And Flood, just that hover nozzle helps tremendously with the 3D platforming.
Flood was great. Why is the world in love again? Why are they marching hand in hand?
It's right there, Jack. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Oh, you've ruined everything, Rich.
It's right
You've
there. It's literally right there on my way to the entrance.
Everything. Yeah, I think like the areas in Sunshine where they took away Flood and it was just beautiful platforming was the inspiration behind Galaxies.
Right.
Which is great. I mean, Galaxy's great as well. And see, Mr. 4, the fact that Mario does feel a little slippery in Sunshine gives him some movement that I prefer. Here in Galaxy, actually, I feel like Mario actually stops dead, which isn't how he was in the NES Marios. In the NES Mario, he had some momentum to him. Here, when you make a jump, you just stop dead, and I don't like that. It feels weird when you stop dead in your jump. Just that one coin?
I thought there might be a heart in there.
Oh, okay. Cappy gives you more options than Flood? No, because
No!
Cappy only gives you the option that's in front of you. Flood, you could do anything, anywhere. Cappy, you only get to take over the one specific enemy that's in front of you that uniquely pertains to the puzzle that's also in front of you.
It's a puzzle thing. They move slow, usually, the things you possess.
Yeah.
Other than Bullet Bill, who is in this one specific level only.
Right. Cappy does let you do the double jump, but that's it. Are you guys talking about Mark Mothersbaugh's score for Thor Ragnarok, which was great? Yes. Mark Mothersbaugh did the score for Thor.
Right. Who's that?
He's the guy from Devo.
Oh, okay.
He makes great scores. Yeah, his score for the Royal Tenenbaums is beautiful.
Cappy's kind of underwhelming. The possession mechanic,
Weak.
yeah.
It's weak, Rich.
And, that's neat, but that's got nothing on Flood.
Right, that's the thing. But that's it. That's the one trick that Cappy can do. He gives you a bit of a double jump. That's his trick.
Which is nowhere near what Flood gets you.
Exactly. Conan's Slew Odyssey by itself is not enough to get a Switch. I don't think. There are enough games on the Switch that makes it worth it now.
Sure.
But I don't think Odyssey alone is enough to get a Switch. But there's enough on here. You don't need Odyssey. There's a ton of other great games. This is the first time I hear someone prefer Flood over Cappy. Sorry.
Totally.
This
Cappy is underwhelming.
Cappy is super underwhelming.
Cappy's fine.
Fine. That's my whole thing with this game. It's fine. You can get her.
I missed because 3D platforming is awkward. I can't land on her head properly.
Follow your shadow.
Yeah.
Zelda. If you don't have a Wii U, getting Zelda's worth it. Zelda is worth a Switch if you don't have a Wii U. Flood takes jobs from unemployed Yoshis. There, I said it. I like it.
Can I get the coins before the statue boss? What coins are you talking about? And why do I need to get them?
Okay, now let's see how many more moons you need to get in order to get out of here. I think it's a lot.
Well, you had me skip everything on the way.
Yeah.
Ones that were fairly easy to get.
Yeah, just because I'm curious.
Okay.
I suppose the story's not over.
These guys
yet.
haven't mastered Cappy's moveset yet. What, the cap jump? Here.
Rich just did it like 8 times.
There! I've mastered Cappy's moveset.
You did it, Rich. You're a master. You're a master Odysseyer. These sugar skulls are adorable. Look at them. Look at them. Just adorable. How much have you played beyond beating Bowser? I beat the Dark Side of the Moon. I have over 300 moons. I've gone to a couple levels after the Dark Side of the Moon, and you know,
I didn't unlock that, but I did mess around on the Mushroom Kingdom for a bit.
Yeah. Dreamer TK, yes, you are getting an official review of the game. We recorded a bit before the stream, and now Rich wants to record a bit more after the stream. So hopefully that'll be out in the next couple of days.
Messed around on the Mushroom Kingdom, then I went to the Cat Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I saw Peach standing there. I completely ignored that bitch.
Oh.
Stranding me on the moon.
Yeah.
She tried to strand me on the fucking moon after I rescued her from a giant rape lizard.
Kind of a bitch move.
I mean, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even talk to her, Jack.
She strands you on the moon after flat out rejecting you.
You know what? She doesn't owe me that. But she does offer me a fucking ride home in my own ship that she stole. So I ignored Peach. I went straight to Metro City. I'm like, what's Pauline up to?
Yep. Ooh, hey girl, it's your birthday? I'll get you a birthday present.
Giant rape lizard. Yes, he's giant, and he was trying to forcibly marry her. I am assuming that he would also want some kind of relations at some point. This is my assumption.
That's a pretty fair assumption. How are we doing now? Well, at least, hopefully, if the audio just died, you didn't hear like a giant shriek like what happened last time. Good. Here we go. Oh, great. For some reason, our Zoom, which we use to interface our microphones with the computer, stopped working. I don't know why. Fire Emblem Fangirl says, I'm now addicted to Stardew Valley because of you. Do you think...
Again? Why does audio keep going?
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, we should be on now.
Okay.
We should be on now. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
They should hear us now.
Okay. We're having a problem with our USB hub, apparently.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing levels on the XSplit.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Okay. Whew.
That's a horrible temporary solution.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Right now we have a horrible temporary solution. Okay. Which one is the mouse?
I'm not even sure.
Great.
What is that? Are they both Logitech?
Yeah.
Then I don't know.
Then we'll just plug them both in. Yeah, it's definitely the hub. Okay. Now everything should be working. Whew. Hey, everybody. We did it. The funny part about it is Rich started a little bit where even though our mics were working, he just stopped talking. But apparently that bit was moot because our literally everything stopped working. So this is fixable, Rich.
We need a new hub, yeah.
We just need a new hub. Okay, I'm on it. Whew. Jack, don't explain. Too bad. I explained it. That was quite the technical snafu, but we did it. We figured it out. Our hub is straight up bustified. We need to figure out we'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'm not too worried.
Another thing I hate about Sunshine is Delfino Island and its citizens. All right, do you hate anything about the game that isn't superficial?
What's wrong with Delfino Island?
I don't know.
And it's super cute.
The game feels like you're on vacation.
Yeah. Tips for a new hub? This is like our second or third hub. Don't worry, we'll get there. Yeah, Delfino was great. Hi, His Majesty Henry Baxendale. The art design to this game is muddled. A lot of it's very good. Like I like a lot of the worlds and creatures, but then we get weird stuff like a photorealistic dinosaur, and
I kind of like that. So
super weird. Super weird. Yeah, New Donk. I agree with you, Manslew. I think New Donk City's super trash.
best bit of the game.
This?
New Donk City.
Oh, New Donk City? Meh. I mean, you get Pauline, which is great.
Lots of neat areas to platform off of. Mario was meant for a freaking urban environment, man.
Sure. Oh. What happened?
I don't know.
What happened? Gosh dang it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Everything's fine. Where's our mouse?
Probably not getting a good signal from all the way over there.
Oh, dang. Where? Son of a bitch.
How long is the cord on this thing?
Oh, wait. I see it. I see it. On what thing?
That thing.
Oh, cheese and crackers. Ay. Having a normal proportioned human with Mario around is weird. It is weird.
Yes, because that's what was wrong with Sonic 07 or 6 or whatever the fuck year it was. Had nothing to do with gameplay being poor.
From an art direction standpoint, it's weird. It's weird to have a cartoon Mario hanging out with normal people. I agree, and it's weird. The same with the dinosaur.
Galaxy had tons of amazing, weird visuals, and
Yes.
they had to compete with that by just being odd. That was their solution.
This is great. See, like, these guys are odd and weird, but still fit within the world of Mario. And I think it's great. Look at those guys. They're adorable.
So you wanted something standard. This is fine.
I want something that feels like it's a cohesive art direction, not slapped together assets. Yes. Hold on, we gotta fix our mouse situation. We need a working mouse.
I know. Besides, my response is I don't mind the Mario next to human things. It's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. I like New Donk City. I like Rich is so condescending sometimes because I like something. Rich doesn't disagree with me. He's condescending. Fuck off.
That's condescending. Great. All right, where do we leave off? Where'd we leave off? All right. Oh, man. Let's see here. Anonymous says about Stranger Things. I'll get back to all of your Stranger Things tips later. Emo Duck says, hope this makes up for the lost audience. Thank you, Emo Duck. We really appreciate that tip.
It sounds like I really appreciate it too.
You really appreciate it too. That'll go a long way to getting us a really nice USB hub.
Nice.
Yeah. Really appreciate that, Emo Duck. Some worlds are beautiful while others are just bland and off gray. You know, like, I really like this world. I love the sugar skulls, and I love, like, the old Mayan stuff. I think this is really great. Something like the snow world felt like, it's just got snow in it. The creatures in the snow world I love. Those little puffballs, they're adorable. But... well done. I hate motion controls. Will I hate this game? No, you don't need motion controls. I have over 300 moons, and I have never once used motion controls.
It's only really useful for this. That's much easier with the motion controls than that is.
Agreed. But what I'm saying is you don't need them. You don't need to use motion controls at all.
I need one more. That's not that bad.
Just find one lying in the garbage.
If I stopped to get that one I wanted to get, we'd be on our way already.
I wanted to see.
It's right on the way.
So how many have you had to get outside of the main story?
3.
3? Okay.
This is 4?
All right. That's great. Like you just want one in the sand. That's great. It makes it feel like a treasure. Let's just find it in the dirt. Wee ha. Jack, you're not impressed with the snow levels because you live in the north. You're almost Canadians. Right. No,
yeah, snow sucks.
I just thought it was bland, the level.
That's a short level.
Well, that's the other thing. It's short, but the adorable little creatures in the level were great. Why moons, though? What's wrong with good old stars?
It's fine either way, really.
Right? It's just a thing you need to collect.
It could be a fucking golden spatula. Wouldn't make a fucking difference.
In fact, like when you get back to the Mushroom Kingdom, even though they still call them moons, you are just collecting stars. So. What?
What?
Oh, scorn. I don't know what that means. So, sorry. What did you think of the Mushroom Kingdom, by the way? It's a castle.
It's familiar.
And the surrounding areas.
It's familiar. New Donk City was new. It was different.
Yeah, New Donk City was different. Hey, you know what? You just swap out all of the creepy-looking human people with cartoon people, and I'm fine. Make them all look like Pauline cartoonish, and I'm fine with it all. Swap the normal, realistic-looking taxi cabs for slightly exaggerated, cartoony-looking taxi cabs. I'm good. Let's see what we got here. Uncle Sporky says, "Hey dudes, recently found your streams. Have watched a lot of Friday the 13th. You made me want to watch the series as I hadn't seen them before. I liked 5 more than most people. 6 was really good."
Which one was 6 again? Was that the New Blood? That was the psychic girl?
Was that 6 or was that 4?
No. 4 was the one where Kid Tommy... No, wait. That was where Kid Tommy Jarvis kills Jason.
Is that 4?
Yeah, that's 4 with Corey Feldman.
So 6 is the psychic?
5 is the psych ward with older Tommy Jarvis and no actual Jason, just a copycat. Oh, 6 is Jason Lives. 6 is Jason Lives. That's what zombie Jason. And then 7's the one with psychic girl.
It's been they all mushed together in my brain. There's no way to keep track. Six is New York and a boat.
No, that's 8.
Jason in Manhattan.
Yeah, that's 8.
Jason takes Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was near the end.
Yeah. That's the problem. Like, you know, I think I've seen all of these movies in the background of my life just over and over again. They all mush together. Every single one of them. They're all mush.
You're all mush.
You're all mush.
You're all mush, kid. We don't like your kind here, you mush.
You mush kid.
You mush kids. I love
What
this music.
are some worlds that you like in Super Mario Odyssey, besides New Donk City, which we know you love?
The music is great.
Yeah.
I don't mind the world we came from. That's a good level. That's a good world.
I like the desert world.
Do we mind spoilers?
No.
No spoilers?
Or
All right.
What's a spoiler?
The last storyline one. I'd say that's. Well, you just said it, so yeah.
You could say the moon. That's not super spoilers.
It's kind of spoilery.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not worried about spoilers in a Mario game, I guess.
Because when I got to the moon, I was like, oh shit, that's awesome, we're going to the moon.
Yeah.
And then I jumped on the moon, and I'm like, oh shit, there are moon physics.
Yeah, there's moon gravity, which is great.
Alright, I'm getting some of the easy to grab ones on the way because it makes sense.
All right, man. You do you. Don't spoil us if Mario beats Bowser again, right? Gameplay spoilers. We're very sorry for spoiling the fact that Mario goes to the moon. But I'm also...
See, Mario in new and weird and different locales than he's been to before. That's the theme of this fucking game, the moon. There you go.
Yeah. That's all the joy I can muster for this game is a big load of
We're taking Mario out of the Mushroom Kingdom, and I'm fine with it.
But he's been in the fucking universe.
The universe that looked just like the Mushroom Kingdom.
That you are incredibly incorrect. You don't remember the galaxy then. The galaxy had strange and amazing worlds. The galaxy had levels where, you know, it was just like giant toys and weird industrial levels. There was all sorts of fun stuff in the galaxy. I might have played this level on the last stream. I don't remember.
Well, I'm gonna try and get through it quickly, though.
Yeah, Rich is busting through. Rich isn't getting anything extra. Just how fast can we get through the story? That's the name of the game. Champion of Shunt. Yes, I agree with Ukja. Ukja is like, Ukja's kind of like, it's fine. It's not great. What's the Netflix movie about the giant pig?
Oh.
About the super pig, and it's like I wanted it to be more than it was because it looked weird and interesting, and it was like, it's fine. I didn't dig it.
So Rich loves this game and Jack hates it. Rich really likes this game. I'm stopping short of love. But I really like this game, and Jack less so.
I'm more on the meh. I'm more on the meh spectrum of this game. I don't. It's not a straight up hate. Like, I think there are a lot of redeeming qualities to this game, but it's like, Is there
a moon up there?
Of course, there's a moon up there.
Easy to get one, or is this gonna be like a?
See, well, like this is fun. You know, there's some fun platforming over here. You know. Stuff to do.
Shit.
If Rich, you know, could get it together. There you go. Did Jack like this less than Mario Rabbids? No, I like this more than Mario Rabbids. As far as 3D Mario games go, this is my least favorite, but also it's not my least favorite game of all time. It's a fine game.
I don't know how Mario 64 isn't everyone's least favorite. Every 3D Mario that's come after Mario 64 has just been an improvement of Mario 64.
Mario 64 for me is third. Right above this. It gets extra points. Like there was some good platforming. There were some good levels.
Don't you lose your shit. It's still a fine game, but
Yeah.
amongst the 3D Marios, I rank Mario 64 on the bottom.
Yeah. I do, yeah. Sunshine for me is number one. I put Sunshine at my favorite 3D Mario game. I would rank that as number one.
What about 3D World? Different style of game. And
That's
not really a
2D.
great comparison.
Right? 3D World's a 2D.
Well, it's more of a traditional platformer than these explory kind of games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like for me it's Sunshine, Galaxy, 64, Odyssey. That's how I would rank them. Galaxy's pretty darn close to Sunshine also. Did we ever play Sunshine on stream? I don't know.
No,
That's a good
we never
question.
have.
That's a great game. Dust off the GameCube. Bring it in.
Was there a virtual console version of that yet? Can you play that on the Switch?
There is no virtual console on the Switch. Or there's the Neo Geo one. But.
Okay, so they don't have old Nintendo games on the Switch, like they did with the Wii U and the Wii.
I don't think so, actually. I'm trying to think of an example of one. Yeah, they probably will later, but yeah, as far as I know, they don't have any sort of classic Nintendo games on the Switch at the moment. Favorite Mario RPG game? I love the Paper Mario series. Paper Mario and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door are great games. Those are fantastic games.
West Coast, why are you so grumpy?
West Coast is not a fan of Sunshine, Rich.
What, West Coast, why do you hate everything?
It's like West Coast, you hate everything, and that's obvious about how you're talking about Super Mario Sunshine. I think Rich could get into Paper Mario because it is a turn-based RPG, but you do stuff.
All right, I like Super Paper Mario, but the combat was you jump on things.
Right,
You
right.
jump.
Well, like I was explaining Paper Mario to Rich a little bit ago, and you go to your Excel spreadsheet drop-down menu, and you choose jump, and then you choose which enemy you jump on, and you don't physically run over and jump on him, but there is kind of like a timed press for bonus damage, and then there's something you can do to kind of block attacks. And so it's not just the Excel spreadsheet drop-down menu. There's stuff you are doing during combat sections where I feel that Rich could Rich could have a better time than a normal turn-based RPG. So
I love this music.
yep. The music in this whole game is quite good, I'd say. How early did you guys get the Switch? Right when it came out. We got it right when it came out, so we could play Breath of the Wild.
It's a work expense.
Oh yeah, we had to pay extra because so the person who there was none left near us, and so the person who could get it to us had to ship it to us.
Is this an easy one? It's an easy one. I'll get it.
So we had to pay a little bit extra so the person, could ship it to us. But well worth it.
Nah, not easy enough. We're going for quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Gas Can Prime. More money for the USB hub. Yes, I will look into a quality USB hub for us. It doesn't necessarily need to be USB 3. It just needs to be powered. That's what we figured out
Right.
before. But you know what? I'll also look into just kind of a longer standard USB cord for the Zoom, and we'll just plug that one in separately, and then get a nicer USB hub to plug in over here. All right, we've probably been streaming long enough.